Hey, how's it going, guys? I am so excited to share this video with you because I'm going to really share with you how do you get into that flow state, right? How do you get into that flow state when there's so much to do, right? Everybody's got things going on, it's kind of crazy, and there's a lot to do, right? And how do you get into that flow state on a consistent basis throughout your day? So this is really, really important. It's actually so crucially important because if you think about it, if you have the ability to tap into your energy, that essence, and actually like create the life you want, isn't that kind of like freedom? So this is kind of like your freedom formula, right? Because at any moment, if you can drop into your body and really access that energy of equanimity and then start to create what you want, it's magical, right? Serendipity is going to start happening. People are going to come in to support you. Amazing things are going to happen. And it's just going to flow and flow as opposed to push and push and push. Like, for instance, last night, I was walking by the garage. This is what's going to happen, right? When you start tapping into your energy and when you do it on a consistent basis, like I'm talking every hour, what's going to happen is amazing things are going to line up even faster than you can imagine. So last night I was walking through the garage and I was like, oh man, we should really clean the garage. It would be so great if the garage would be cleaned up. And it was amazing because I went to bed last night and I woke up this morning and I walked into the garage and it was clean. Now, I know this sounds pretty amazing, right? But my husband got up out of the blue. He has not cleaned the garage in years. And he went and cleaned the garage last night. And I was like, this is awesome. And this is why I wanted to share with you guys so much is when you start tapping into this energy, and I'm gonna train you on an hour by hour basis so that you're tapped in. You're in that deliciousness of your energy, but also you are creating the life you want. And that's what it's all about, right? Having that freedom, that internal freedom of just that beautiful energy. So let's get started. Okay, so I created this acronym for you, and it's called OBGIT. Oh boy, I get to connect to the energy, okay? I get to connect. Oh boy, I get it. I get it. You can say I get it. So let's get it. All right. So the first thing is connecting to the energy is, oh boy, I get to connect to the energy. Okay. I get to connect to that inner essence, that inner energy. And sometimes things are a little hairy, right? Things are a little crazy and you can be in overwhelm. So the first thing is, let's get you out of overwhelm, okay? And we did this exercise before, but this is really important that you remember these things. And so we're going to do this together, and we're going to do the overwhelm exercise, okay? Now, here's the interesting thing real quick, is there's going to be some resistances around doing this practice, and your mind's going to tell you, ooh, hey, I don't have time for this. Well, guess what? You don't have time not to do this, because what's going to happen is when you connect physically with the energy, okay, when you connect emotionally with the energy and you connect mentally with the energy, then magical things happen. Okay, so let's get started. If you are in overwhelm, the first thing is the O is to, I need to do an energy exercise, okay? And I'm going to show you two. The first one is, if you're in overwhelm, this is for overwhelm, okay? And we did this before. I want you to put your thumb out to the side and take your other hand and make this, and do it right now. Yeah, you have time right now. Let's do it, okay? Get up with me. I like to bend my knees a little bit, smile, tuck in my tummy, and you're going to do 5, okay? 5 on the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do the other arm, okay? So up to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumb down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, so that is O for connect to a physical exercise, okay? And the second one I'm going to show you, one, you can always shake it out, right? Just shake it out. But the second one is, we did this the other day, and you just bring your hands up slowly, and you're just bringing up that energy. You get to your shoulders, and slow is better, and just really connect. 1. I love this one, feels so good. 2, you want to do this 5 times. Slower the better. And 3. Good. And 4. And 5. Okay. This is tapping into that flow, tapping into that energy. First need to connect, okay? This is really important. So you can do one or the other. You could do this one, or you could do that one, right? Now both so yummy, okay? So that's the first thing. Oh, connect to the energy. Okay, and the second thing is breathe. Breathe, and I like to put my hands on my Buddha belly and rub your Buddha belly. Just breathe into your belly. So we're gonna take 3 breaths right now, okay? 1, put your hands on your belly and just breathe into your belly. It's so important to come back into your body. 2. 3, and just really grounding down, down, down into the earth. Smile and love your Buddha belly. My Buddha belly, I love. Awesome. Okay, beautiful. So O is to do an energy exercise. I'm going to do an energy exercise, okay? B is to bring you down into your body by breathing, okay? If you want to breathe into your belly, I love breathing into my belly. Sometimes I'll breathe all the way down into my toes. You breathe into your toes. Just make sure you go at least to your belly, because that's where your power center is, and just breathe into your belly, and it's going to bring you back down into your body, okay? So O, B, and G. O, B, G. G is gratitude, okay? And we're just going to take a second right now and be in gratitude. And what I like to do when I connect to gratitude in this moment, okay? So sometimes what I like to do is just close my eyes and listen to what's going on around me. So like right now I can hear my heart beating. So I'm in gratitude that my heart's beating. I can hear some birds chirping outside. My laundry going. So happy to have clean clothes. So just take a moment, just be in gratitude now for this moment. Or if you'd rather, like, just look around and just be grateful for whatever you see. That's a powerful exercise to be in gratitude because it raises your vibration, right? Especially for creation. You want to be able to raise your vibration. And so first we do the physical exercise so that we're bringing in our energy, right? We're kind of connecting to our bodies. Then you want to breathe. You want to breathe into your belly. You want to breathe into your body. Breathe into your Buddha belly. You can rub your belly so that you're connected into the earth, okay? OB. And then G, gratitude. We're just raising your frequency. We're raising your vibration so that we are in the present moment and just being grateful for this moment. You can just kind of feel the energy expand out in gratitude. You can take as long as you want in that moment, but it's really important to take that step, okay? And there's only 2 more steps. So the second thing is you want to, because we're doing this in hour increments, we're reprogramming you. We're reprogramming your energy. We're reprogramming you to be in a state of flow and equanimity throughout your day. And so you want to set your intention. I always write out my goals, right? Write out your goals now that you're in the energy, now that you're kind of connected. So if it's 5 things, even 3 things on your list, it would be great if I got these 3 things accomplished with ease and flow and fun, and answers will come to me and I'll get the support I need or have the idea for the support I need. And how does that look, right? How are you going to create your next hour in your life? And what does that look like? And what does that feel like? I'm going to feel amazing. Things are going to flow to me. Okay. So that is setting your intention so that the universe knows that that's what you want. You want to create this next hour in ease and flow and grace. So you want to make sure that you're creating that reality. Okay. All right. The third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one, time. Oh boy. I get to connect to my energy. The T is time. I always love to add in a factor of time because that's where the ease and flow comes in as well, okay? So I always ask that the time for the next hour is expanded and I easily get done. Things get done quickly and efficiently or whatever you're working on. If it's paying bills, I was like, I get this done quickly and efficiently and I have a lot of fun doing it. If it's something more like, integral where it's like doing laundry or something, it's like, oh, I get to expand the time so I quickly fold these clothes and I just go into a flow state and everything gets done beautifully and having fun doing it, right? And so I always like to expand time so that your time is expanded and things will fall into place. And so I always add in that intention of time at the end to have things flow perfectly. Okay. And what's really magical about that is that your time, like, let's just say like yesterday I was working with somebody on their business and they needed clarity goals. And the time we had scheduled was 1 o'clock and he was on a call with his attorney and it didn't quite work out for him. So I was like, okay, no big deal. No problem. Right? I'm in a state of equanimity. I know that my time is expanded and that I can create what I want. So I went through my list and did some other things. Boom, 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 boom. I set my intention. I went through this process, connected, breathed, went to gratitude, and then set my intention for the next hour and knocked out about 4 or 5 things. And what the cool thing was, is we reconnected at 4 o'clock. It was a way better time anyway for me. And at that point in his day, he needed me at that time more than he needed me at 1 o'clock. And so just the way the day rolled out, the time was perfect for him. It was even better for me because I always love to say it's a perfect timing that showed up. And so it was beautiful. Okay, so with this daily practice, I want you to set your alarm every hour. When that voice says, I don't have time, ignore it and say, yes, you don't have time not to, okay? This is going to expand time. This is going to make things flow. This is going to make things easier. Even if you have to step away and go to the restroom or go somewhere else and make sure it's done in your car, whatever it is, set the intention that you're going to do this throughout the day. Now, it's going to be a little clunky at first, like anything new. You're going to have a little bit of resistance, but it's going to be easier and faster and faster. And it's going to be amazing, because at the end of the day, you'll be more energized and your day will start to flow, and then things will magically happen, like your garage being clean when you wake up. So it's super awesome, right? So I'm really excited for you guys to start integrating this into your day. And this was a little longer video just to explain the process, but now you know the process. Will have a little printout sheet that you can look at. So then you just remember, oh boy, I get to connect to the energy. I get to set my life. I get to get freedom. I get to create a magical day. Now, do it, right? Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. And I'd love to hear some feedback. What worked for you, what didn't work for you, and get those resistances out of the way so that you can go into a state of ease and flow. And remember, it's always about celebrating your wins. The little ones, the big ones, the little ones. Hey, I got my garage cleaned. Yay! Felt so supported. So that was a big win for me. And even though it's little, it's big. It's big because you're creating your amazing life and your wishes that come true. Okay, bye.